NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Samuel in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. Purdy on 4th down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you can ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They go play action. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Second down, here's Purdy to throw.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave
They go play action here. Purdy.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return is Powell.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really...
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down. Here's Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
Now Chandler.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Play fake. Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Play action now. Cousins. Toward the pylon, caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Trying the power game with Ham.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham punching it in from a yard away.
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Cousins.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Akers. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that makes the score 21-0.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On second down, McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy off the play fake. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just noticed special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake. But Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it. And they were ready for it and stopped it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. The contact well of time there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Purdy now to throw.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Jair Brown who's got it. On 1st down, Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy.
Flushed out right. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kenny now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Cousins, and a throw here caught by Addison. Now inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Final play of the half, Cousins. He's got it at the 2, but he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Purdy. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Justin Jefferson, touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 94 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to...
That's caught at the 25. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 7 and a 49er first down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down by DJ Wanham. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Purdy looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Now Purdy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.